The crop must be monitored. As you monitor yourself, you feel that this time I'm supposed to get some tea, this time I want to get some food, even if it is ugali. The crop also behaves the manner that you behave when you are angry or when you are sick. That is how it goes.
Hello guys, how are you? Good morning. Welcome again to today's episode, guys. And in today's video, we are right in the farm. We want to support our tomatoes because of they have grown and the weight keeps on increasing. In today's guys, we want to give the support by placing some supporting trees, as well as you can see from the other side, Mr. David is there. You can see him, guys, and he's doing some pruning because there are some branches which are unwanted. Instead of consuming fertilizer, we want is actually pruning. So and another thing is we are making some observation on toast which needs some spray and in which period. You remember, guys, from our last video we told you that you are going to see in the next 2 weeks how it is tomatoes they have opened, and expect to know everything from this video as we are ongoing. So that is what we are doing majorly, and you can see we have already given support to some tomatoes, but still we are remaining with some, and the pruning of the unwanted branches is ongoing. So that is what we are doing, and get ready to run with us. So before I can come to Mr. David, yes, there is another friend here whom we are on with this exercise. I think he will say hello to us as we continue. Habari yako?
Nzuri.
Yes, wasalimie hivi. Unaitwaje kwa sauti?
Julius Oroko.
That is great. Is Julius Oroko. Julius, labda leo tunafanya shughuli gani katika shamba hili?
Shughuli tunafanya ni kufikiria miti hapa. Kwa sababu ile nyanya sianguke. Akaendelea kukua naanguka nyingine chini.
Mbona itaanguka?
Ikiwa mzito naanguka kwa sababu tunafikiria miti sababu ifanya hapa. Okay. So guys, you have heard because of the weight, that is why Mr. David has decided to put some support and doing the pruning. So that is what we are doing today. So get ready to learn from us today. So Mr. David, good morning. How are you doing?
I'm very fine.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm very okay.
Yes.
Yes, I'm back again, as we said in the next 2 weeks.
Yes.
We were to inform our listeners and those who are watching us,
yes,
the progress of our farming here.
Yeah. It is great that in today's video we are going to learn so many things as far as this farm is concerned, simply because our last video and today's video you can see great changes. The crops already have opened, as you can see. Already they have opened, they have flowered. Next, what we are expecting is to the next video we will come to take, you will see fruits just hanging on this crop. For this time, we are doing some supporting. We are putting some trees to support the crop, because the crop as it is growing, and already we have applied fertilizer, it is becoming big, whereby it needs some support. Without support, they will fall down, and that one will create a very big loss. With support, the crop must do well, so that the fruits will be safe. And if you can see, in the midst of these tomatoes, you can see there is a cabbage in between the lines, whereby the reason why we did so, it is because if you can see, these gaps are very big, so we saw it important. We can put the cabbages in the midst. Even when we are applying the fungicide, instead of falling down, it can fall on top of the cabbages. So that will be somehow economical for the fungicide that we apply, instead of falling on the soil. At the same time, the gaps are big. When you plant the tomatoes, you must open the lines, so that even when you are passing in the midst, when you are spraying, it will be easier for you for movements. So what I can say, the crop is doing well. It is well maintained. For now, we are removing unnecessary branches, so that it can get enough air in the midst. If you just leave it as it is like this, it will come up a very big bush, whereby it will not, you will not get a lot of fruits from it. The unwanted branches, they consume the fertilizer that you applied very quickly, and you will find that your crop will come out with nothing, simply because the fertilizer has gone to the unwanted branches. So we must remove them, so that we leave the main crop, the main stem, the main tree to come up strongly and having very strong fruits. That is what we are doing now. Without doing that, it will mean that you are doing a kind of job that you don't know what you are doing in it. Yes.
So that is very great, Mr. David. I can see you have some of the unwanted branches which you have pruned. Guys, as we told you, the pruning is ongoing to remove the unwanted parts from our crops. And Mr. David has comprehensively explained very well. So that is what we are doing. Maybe to ask you a question, why have you, I can see you have some growths on your hands as you continue removing the unwanted parts of this crop. Why have you put some growths?
Yes, it is a good question. When you are doing at least something, you must do it with a reason. The reason why I'm using these hand gloves, it is because this kind of tomatoes that I planted, when you are pruning by using your nature hand, it has a very strong stain. After working, going to wash your hand, you will come up with a lot of problems, because the stain cannot be removed by water or even by soap easily. So I must use these hand gloves so that the stain remains on it instead of touching my naked hand.
That is very great. You have heard, guys, he is adhering to the rules and regulations, to be keen, for the reason of a lot of time which is consumed to maybe it will take some 3 days to 4 or even a week before it goes off. So you must know what you are supposed to do. And guys, I want to show you here what we are doing here. This is the kind of support we are providing to our crops. This is the kind of support which we are providing to our crops. So and that is how it is, because as it continues growing, the weight will be very, very, very different. So this is what we are doing to ensure that as it grows, the crop doesn't fall down. And guys, when this crop, for example, falls down, it will give you a loss. So making a loss, it will hinder you from continuing from time to time to enjoy and even be motivated to do this agriculture. So farming must be given the priority it needs, and for you to continue farming, you need to adhere to the given rules and regulations so that you can get the outcomes you expect. So imagine you are making a loss. You cannot actually be motivated to plant or to continue from this farming. So that is what we are doing, guys. So Mr. David,
Yes.
what should we expect in the next video? Now that in today's video we have been putting the support trees to this crop, what should we expect?
Next time, when we will come here again, we will do some supporting of the crop to these trees that we have already fixed to each and every foot of a tomato. What we will actually do, we will take some small ropes and we tie the crop into that support, so that when it comes that the crop is becoming heavy to fall down, it will be supported by that rope.
Yes.
So we must tie the rope like this one here, so that if you can see, it cannot fall down again. That's what we will do next time, so that we support the crop, so that it will continue growing without any problem.
That is very great, guys. You remember the passion fruit from the last video which we did, and we said, guys, it has a number of benefits, but the reason why I have brought the passion fruit to our video today is because you have heard from Mr. David that in the next video we will be tying the ropes towards the trees which we have attached, so that the crop doesn't fall down. So majorly for the passion fruit, it ties itself towards the tree to look for support, but for tomatoes you must do it for them if you want to get the outcomes which are good. So that is why we have brought the passion fruit to this topic of today. So guys, you have seen what we have done, and we expect that as time goes by, when we are done with putting support trees, as you have seen from the other side here, we will now embark on tying them around the tree to prevent them from falling, because they do not have some way or some seedlings which can tie themselves onto the tree. So that is how it happens. And of course we are going to make some spraying towards some crops. Is it how many days, Mr. David, will you spray towards some of these crops?
Normally, it is up to as from 7 to 10 days. When it is rainy season, you can apply even from 6 to 8 days. But during let's say sunny season, you can apply within 7 to 14 days. That one you will not get any problem in your crop. That's how you see it.
So it is more favorable to spray when it is raining compared to when it's not raining.
Yes. When it is raining, let's say if that week it rains daily, it will mean that even that the fungicide that you applied, it has been washed by the rain water.
Oh.
So if you cannot apply as quick as possible, you will find the crop just even showing you some signs that it needs some medicine. So once you have applied, it takes like 6 hours without rain. 6 hours, you will find that that kind of medicine that you applied, it has done its work. So from there, if it rains, you must be monitoring your crop and you see how it behaves. When it behaves well, it will mean that that medicine you applied, it is working. But if it behaves abnormally, it will mean that the medicine that you applied, it is already washed from the crop, and you must repeat it as much as quickly as possible. That is how it goes. You cannot just leave it as it is in the field, and you embark on other activities whereby the crop the crop is there and you are not monitoring. You will, my friend, you will get a loss that you will not forget in your life. The crop must be monitored. As you monitor yourself, you feel that this time I'm supposed to get some tea, this time I want to get some food, even if it is ugali. The crop also behaves the manner that you behave when you are angry or when you are sick. That is how it goes. Yes.
Thank you so much for that wonderful explanation and the wonderful teachings pointing out why we need to monitor our crops from time to time. And in as much as we behave when we are hungry, we are feeling like we need to consume something, that is the exact way the crop feels. Oh, so amazing. And I'm glad to learn that if you don't monitor your crop from time to time, guys, you are preparing yourself to get a loss which you will never forget in your life. So it's good to learn and to know what you're supposed to do. So guys, thank you for watching our video from time to time. And for our returning viewers, we are very, very grateful. For our new viewers, kindly consider to subscribe to our channel and ensure that you have given a comment on what you think we should do, and also ensure that kindly, in good faith, you share our videos to other people to keep on enlightening each other from time to time. So I'm very glad to be here, Mr. David.
Yes.
And thank you for your wonderful enlightening you keep on giving unto us from time to time.
Thank you so much. Continue to subscribe, like it, share, do everything. Be watching always. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.